What's going on, guys, and welcome to the first Workout Wednesday. Now, this may or may not be posted on a Wednesday, but just ignore that. It'll be fine. Anyways, today I just wanted to basically go over some of the things that I'm learning, uh, actually trying to do exercise and a diet, and basically my progression, and just an update with you guys for the 4 people that are interested. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I've actually posted a video that I'll link to right here. Imagine I pointed to that, and it talks about what I'm doing and how you can join. But basically, I thought I'd go over food right now because that seems to be the hot topic on my mind. So, coming into this, I felt fairly confident. Probably a little overconfident, but I kind of recognized that this was not going to be something easy. Um, Probably the hardest thing that I've struggled on is just eating too much. Right now, even though I try to push snacks and food and everything out of my mind, it always seems to come up. There's always an opportunity for me to eat. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me and my dull, boring life, but I'm just getting more hungry. And maybe that's because I'm doing more work. I'm not just sitting at my desk all day, and that I actually need more energy, but I always find myself overeating. Now, to start off, I was fairly lenient with myself, but these last few days are getting really tough. I actually have to not eat whatever I want to, and it's becoming quite a challenge. So I thought about doing a little bit of research for this video about overcoming temptation. The only thing I can find is about um, devotion to God and resisting the devil. So that's how my week's going. How about you? But anyway, the temptation is a good point to start. It doesn't have to be something religious when we're talking about temptation. Temptation is it's anything in life, whether it's good or bad. And for my case, it's bad. It's usually bad, to be honest. But one of those philosophical questions you have to ask yourself is, how do you stop it? How do you overcome it? And that's what I've been thinking a lot about recently. And I've come to a point where it's not something that you can really stop. You're never going to completely stop temptation. There's always going to be that one cookie. There's always going to be an ice cream. There's always going to be that one thing, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be food. But it's not about getting rid of the temptation, because even if it's out of sight, it's never truly gone. So, what does that mean? It, I'd like to think it means that you have to find a way to live with your temptation. Okay, I have to figure out a way to live without eating a ton. And I know I sound, like an insufferable prick right now, but I just live with eating whatever I want. That sounds really stuck up with me, but it's just one of those habits that I've had over the past few years, and taking accountability for myself. That's something I really need to work on. That we all need to work on, if I'm being serious. But anyway, back to what I was saying about temptation. Since you can't get rid of it, you kind of have to have the motivation to stop, to basically control your actions and to just stop whatever it is you don't want to do, or do whatever it is you want to do. If your temptation is to just lay in bed all day, I can relate to that, then you actually have to have the motivation to get up. So, motivation is a large part of why we do things. And I'm really thinking about what is my motivation. And I'm not sure if, your motivation has to be something that is, self righteous and worthy. It, if your motivation is to get the girl, then as long as that motivation keeps you going, I can't really blame you for having a motivation, because people today just simply don't. They simply have no motivation. They simply don't have a reason to get out of bed to do what they want to do with their life. But anyway, I'm getting too philosophical here. Uh, Let me tell you how it's been going. I've been doing surprisingly okay, surprisingly decent. But probably the other hardest part is exercise. Recently, I've been working on my triceps, my pecs, my biceps, and my abs. Those are the main regions. I've been following a guy named Jeff Cavalier. He has a website, athlenex.com. I'm not sponsored, obviously, but I've watched him a few times, and I really think his advice is really helpful. So go check him out if you want to. But what I want to talk about is cardio, because one of the biggest things about losing weight is to get your heart involved, literally, using cardio. So I really don't like running. That's just a thing for me. And especially since it's December right now and it is freezing cold outside, I have not had the motivation to. But I've decided that this week I'm going to do it. For at least 3 days of this week, I'm going to go running. Okay? Or jogging, I should say. I'm not really much of a runner, I'm a jogger. More of a walker. No, no, I'm gonna jog. But yeah, I'm gonna try something somewhat new because I really don't like doing this, but it's something that I'm gonna have to try at some point, so I might as well get it over with. Anyway, these videos aren't supposed to be that long. They're just kind of an update, see how things are going. I'm gonna actually show pictures at the end of the month, and you can see, you know, that I've actually been trying, and I'll show you the scale of how I've lost weight and things like that. But yeah, that'll be at the end of the month. But if you have any ideas, suggestions you want me to do, diets, routines you want me to try, definitely tell me in the comments below. I love feedback from you guys. But yeah, I think this is going to be it for me today, and I guess I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.